All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's 11/20/25. A couple things that I just wanted to cover. I've been fucking with the AI thing on my phone. On Verizon, we have something that's called Gemini. I think the iPhone, I'm not sure what the iPhone is, but they have something on there too. I forget what it was called. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I don't have iPhone. I have Android. Anyway, so I've been fucking with it, and there are ways to stump this thing up. And I want you to have some fun with it. Okay? So engage your AI unit and start talking. Okay? Talk about the weather, talk about flat Earth, talk about counting numbers and stuff like that. But one thing that really stumps them up is ask them how they feel. Ask AI, if you had a physical body, how tall would you be? You know, specific questions like that. And they'll, like, I just slipped it up that actually stuttered. I mean, it's just so funny. It's just, the time that we're living in right now is unfucking believable. I never ever thought that the only thing in the world that has changed in technology are these stupid phones. That's it. That's the technology. That's our advancement. Our phones. That's all. Nothing else. Buildings look the same. Everything looks the same. I can go back into my fucking neighborhood right now, and the sticker that I put on there when I was 5 years old is still fucking there. But what you're saying, oh, okay, well, what changes would there be? Innovations, new buildings, new material, new shit. There's nothing. There's nothing. With our history, they were able to build these beautiful architectural engineering mega houses and mansions and a king could live in it. I mean, they have sculptures written on every little thing, every attention to detail. Here, we have these stupid fucking buildings that look like insane asylums with these little windows on them. That's all we have here. That's it. That's it. After all of these years, after all of the architects have graduated college and they've blessed us with their knowledge, we get nothing. But all of our history, they got so much. So much. I mean, they're buildings that they've dug up, and remember what I said, dug up, that they've destroyed because it doesn't go with our technology. Go to the Grand Canyon. There's some areas that are cordoned off. You know why? Because they're probably fucking pyramids down there. Who knows? Who knows? But I believe that the Grand Canyon was a whole demolition thing anyway to begin with. They were digging for something. I don't know what the fuck they were digging for, but it was a mining operation. I don't know. But it's amazing. It really is. I'm going to be visiting that at some point. I don't know when, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've been noticing the sun and the moon, and I've been trying to explain. Oh, I know. It's holiday season. I'll get into that in a second. But I've been trying to explain to people, how close the closest star to us is. It's about 4.5 light years away. Okay. Alpha Centauri, is that what it is? Who the fuck cares? I mean, they just come up with these stupid names. Doesn't matter. It's a fucking light in the sky. Okay, that's all it is. It's a light in the sky. But this light in the sky, apparently, you can see 4.5 light years away. You know what that comes out to in miles? That's 24 trillion. Trillion. That's a T. Not a B. A T. Trillion miles away. A flashlight. That's what you can see. These ridiculous numbers, I'm shocked that nobody's actually come up and asked the professor, do you hear what you just said? You just said that we can see a light that's 24 trillion miles away. Does that make any sense at all to you? Any sense at all? I mean, I'm shocked. Nobody has come to say that. But you see, that's when you get the authoritative figure. there. That's when you get the person who comes in, get the white jacket on, put the glasses on, get the clipboard, and there you go. Okay, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and that's why everybody's so indoctrinated. They can be pretty much told anything at this point. I get the space times or the science times. I think I don't know who signed me up for that, but thanks, guys. I like to get the giggle in the morning every once in a while when I am told that there's planets out there that look like donuts. That's great. Wonderful. Or the next meteor that looks like a big joint coming to hit us. Always nice to hear those. You gotta laugh and giggle about this stuff. You see, now I know what's gonna happen. Okay, we've got Thanksgiving coming up. Okay, yes, we do. You want to just tap him on the shoulder and ask him about flat Earth. Tell him about flat Earth. No, 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 and no. Negative. You keep your mouth shut at the table. Don't say anything. They're going to be speaking about sports. They're going to be talking about Trump. I can guarantee you that. And they'll also be talking about the new mayor that has blessed us with his knowledge and experience of 33 years old. Is that all? That's how old he is. 33 years of age. And now he's the mayor of New York City, who I believe would like to turn our city buses into traveling homeless shelters by giving everybody free transportation. That's nice. I like that. That's nice. That's just beautiful. I can't wait till people go on to public transportations and see all these homeless people, sleeping, puking, shitting. God knows what the fuck they'll be doing. It's disgusting. And what do you think about the bus drivers? What do you think they're going to think about that? Because they can't control anything. They're going to have to let them do what they want to do. You see, when you're a train conductor, you're 20 cabooses up there. You don't know what the hell's going on in the back. But when you're a bus driver, you're right next to these bums that are sitting on your bus that are going to be not paying for anything at all and turning it into a freaking traveling homeless shelter. That's great. That's great. That's one of the ideas that he has, and he wants to come up with his own supermarket. What the fuck is this guy? He is going to cost the city trillions. Trump did so much. He's cleaned so much up. A couple of friends live down the city, and they've even told me, it's starting to get better. The bums are getting off the streets. Tents are starting to disappear. Now that this guy's back, they'll be all back once again. Good job. Good job. Meanwhile, he'll probably cost us trillions of dollars, or who knows how much money is floating around that's just waiting to be grabbed by anybody who gets elected. Isn't that great? Don't you wish you became a politician? Because the minute you do, you become a multimillionaire. That's right. You could become like Obama and buy the Magnum PI estate and tear it down and build a little mini mansion there. It's great, isn't it? What fucking bullshit. I mean, I can't believe I didn't see all of this before. I mean, all of it is just nonsense. Every single thing is bullshit. There's nothing out there that's real anymore. Yeah, sure, the truck behind me is real, but where is it going? Is the person driving it a licensed CDL driver? Probably not. They're pulling those people over left and right. I think they just made a huge bust in Texas. They pull over like 15,000 of these people driving semi-trucks. A semi-truck. You know how hard it is to get a CDL license? You've got to go to DMV. You got to show them your proof of identification. You've got to show them a birth certificate. You've got to take a test. You got to go for a driving test, and you've got to go do. They're being given these CDL licenses without doing shit. Here's your CDL license. I saw one. It's NPCs. They're all over the place. They just wander around. I don't know. I saw this one woman. I'll tell you about the driver's license I saw, but there was this one woman that I saw walking in town the other day. I was just sitting there hanging out and waiting for a patient, and she was walking fine, and then all of a sudden she stopped. She did a 360, and then she walked back over her same, footsteps, and was like, what the fuck? And she stopped, did another 360, and then continued on. And I was like, did you forget something? Or did you not forget something? Or was it a glitch of the system? Just weird things. I see this shit. And it's just, you can't, you don't have enough time to get your camera out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You don't have enough time. You're like, oh, wait, you're fumbling around with the camera, and then you're looking down, and you want to witness what the fuck is going on there, and you can't. So that's it. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The driver's license that I saw, the name on it was, for the first name, unknown. That's great. Last name, unknown. And that was an actual driver's license. It's great. Had some made up address on it, but you see this shit because we're going through, we're hiring, we're trying to get another guy, and I can't believe this. What the fuck? What is happening to this world? I'm telling you, I live in the fucking Twilight Zone. This is nothing what I grew up with. This is just the very opposite of what I grew up with, of everything. The government, money, happiness, people. Or maybe I'm just starting, maybe I've noticed it over the years of being a flat earther. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can't believe that people believe all of this shit, that we're traveling at this amount of rate of speed when I could go to a lake early in the morning and it's a mirror. No movement at all whatsoever. That the clouds are what they say they are. They're not. They're not in the Earth's atmosphere. Well, yeah, they're in the Earth's atmosphere, but it's not moving. The clouds are moving. Okay, the stars are moving. The plane is moving. The helicopter is moving. You're not. We brought this up a million times. Just take a chopper, hover up there for just 15, 20 minutes. Okay? I don't know the exact measurements. I don't give a shit. All I'm saying is if you did that, you wouldn't land down exactly where you landed off from. If it was this spinning fucking ball in space. It's impossible. Stars, you can't see light that far away. I mean, you just can't. It would be impossible to see trillions and trillions and trillions of miles and see a light years away. It's impossible. Do you have any proof? No. But do you have any proof that I can see it? No. No, here we are. The same fucking argument, the same shit. It's happening now. I mean, more and more of us are becoming flat earthers. More and more of us are questioning shit. And you can tell by the media, because now, what is this, the Epstein files again? I mean, who the fuck cares? First off, would you give up a sheet of paper that has names on it that could be blackmailed? I mean, that sheet of paper is worth trillions of dollars. You could use it the rest of your life. I'm going to blackmail him. I'll let this sheet out. I mean, it's just such bullshit. It's there to keep you talking water cooler talk. And that's all it is. Okay? They blast something off into the atmosphere. It comes crashing down and lands into the ocean. They say it's in space. I don't see any pictures of Earth from space. I see nothing. Nothing at all. Shit. Dick. Goose egg. Nothing. I see no pictures from space. There should be a fucking camera on the moon 24/7. Hell, isn't Voyager 1 still giving us transmissions from somebody's basement? I wonder where Voyager 1 really is. Is it in a bunker somewhere, or is it on Devil's Island? Who knows? I'd really like to know where this satellite is, if it even existed anyway to begin with. And somebody had to have built it. They took pictures of it. Got to be somewhere. Maybe it's in Facebook's collection of shit. Who knows? Zuckerman. Anyway, Hope everybody's good. I just want to touch base with everybody. Holidays are coming up once again, and as I said, and I will always say every year, keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. You don't want to be outside in the bushes, do you? No, you don't. You say anything, you're going to disrupt people. You're going to disturb them. Okay? You can mention something like, vaguely, like, I'm trying to think of something here. I mean, maybe, do you think the pictures from space are real, or something like that, or maybe you can bring up the rover that they had on space. Remember the rover? Remember that little tent that they built? That they placed there that has no crater marks at all, with something that's a dusty rock in space. No craters at all. You might be able to bring something like that up. It depends on where that person is, okay, on their journey, if they're even on a journey. Well, actually, everybody's on a journey. It just depends on what kind of journey they're on. Are they on this ridiculous, indoctrination journey, or are they on a journey of learning information? Just, like here, you're watching me. You've taken the first step. Okay. Flat Earth doesn't go away. It's always going to be there, and it's going to be with you every day. Okay, so if you get into it, you better be prepared. All right? But you're going to make a lot of friends in the process. Friends that you'll never, ever meet in life if you were an indoctrinated person. Friends that'll become very important to you. All right? And you would have never met them. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos, and let me be a part of your life.